Hello students in 6th grade, how are you today? It's me, your English teacher Dana. In our lesson, we are going to start with Unit 3. The name of our unit is Ancient Egypt. We're going to talk about Egypt. So, prepare your student's book, page 34, and be ready for our class. So, the outcomes of our lesson today. Students should be able to listen and read the words and the introduction of the unit, understand and recognize the meaning of the new words, then listen and answer the question. Now, we want to listen to the words in your student's book, Unit 3, page 34. So please open your book and listen to the words.
Unit 3, Ancient Egypt.
Student's Book, page 34. 1. Listen and say the words. Check with your partner.
1,
Pyramid,
2,
Sphinx,
3,
Pharaoh,
4,
Chariot,
5,
Slaves,
6,
Rock,
7,
Hieroglyphics,
8,
Tomb,
9,
Mummy.
So, let's start with the words of this unit. Ancient Egypt. Before reading the words, let's think about the title. What do you think? Excellent! Our unit is talking about Ancient Egypt. So, Alex, Phoebe, and Patrick are in the Egypt. Look at the picture. What can you see? Excellent. There are lots of things that indicate this is the ancient Egypt. Let's read the words to recognize the words of ancient Egypt. Look at number 1. What can you see? This is what? Excellent. This is pyramid. This is pyramid. Pyramids, ahramat. Excellent. Number 2. Where is number 2? Yes, this is number 2. This is Sphinx. Sphinx. Abul Hol. Number 3. This is number 3. Pharaoh. Number 4. Excellent. Chariot. Araba. Number 5. Yes, slaves. Slaves. Number 6, we have rock. Number 7, hieroglyphics. Number 7, yes. Number 8, we have tomb. And number 9, mummy. Try to read these words and now let's talk about the meanings of these words. So, let's say again, what can you see in the pictures? Excellent, this is pyramids. Pyramids, what do we mean about pyramids in English? Yes, buildings of stone as a real tomb in ancient Egypt. And the second picture is Sphinx. What about these pictures? Yes, this is Pharaoh. Pharaoh is a ruler in ancient Egypt. كان حاكم مصر القديمة. In the second picture, we can see chariot. Chariot means a two-wheeled horse drawn used in ancient warfare and racing بالحروب والسباقات القديمة. Look at this picture. We have people. They are working, so they are slaves. Who are slaves? They are people who is forced to obey another. يطيعوا غيرهم. These are hieroglyphics and rock. We mean about hieroglyphics the formal writing system used in ancient Egypt, and rock is the solid material forming part of the earth. And in these two pictures, we can see mummy and tomb. What do we mean about tomb? Yes, a large vault for burying the dead. Vault بمعنى قبو. Now, let's listen to this paragraph, then we are going to discuss the ideas about it.
Student's Book, page 34. 2. Read, listen, and complete the sentences.
The civilization which we call ancient Egypt started in around 3150 BC and lasted for more than 3,000 years. It was very successful, and the Egyptians built some amazing buildings like the pyramids and the Sphinx. The most famous pyramids are the ones in Giza, just outside Cairo. Every year, millions of tourists visit them. The rulers of ancient Egypt were the pharaohs. When they died, people buried them in the pyramids.
So, here the civilization which we call ancient Egypt, civilization means الحضارة. الحضارة اللي بيطلقوا عليها اسم ancient Egypt started متى بدأت حضارة مصر القديمة in around 3150 BC أي قبل الميلاد and lasted for more than 3,000 years. It was very successful and the Egyptian built some amazing buildings. So هاي الحضارة كانت very successful ناجحة and the Egyptian المصريين built some amazing buildings like what? Like the pyramids and the Sphinx. The most famous pyramids are the one in Giza. كانت in Giza just outside Cairo. Every year, millions of tourists visit them. Them refers to, yes, excellent, pyramids and Sphinx. The rulers of ancient Egypt were the pharaohs. حكام the ancient Egypt were, yes, the pharaohs, الفراعنة. When they died, people buried them in the pyramids. Look at these questions. Number 1. What did the Egyptians build? Excellent. They built the pyramids and the Sphinx. Number 2. Where can we find the most famous pyramids? Excellent. In Giza, just outside Cairo. The last one. Where did people bury the pharaohs? Where? Bury means يدفن. Excellent. They buried them in the pyramids. Now, listen carefully to this dialogue. Phoebe, Alex, and Patrick talking about the ancient Egypt. So please listen, then complete these sentences.
Whoa! Look, we're in Egypt. The pyramids. And the Sphinx.
I can't believe it. I've always wanted to see the pyramids.
Who's that man on the chariot?
He's the pharaoh. He's a kind of king.
And look at all those slaves. That looks like very hard work. Yes. I hope they don't find us. I don't want to be pulling giant blocks of rock.
I don't think the pharaoh looks after the slaves very well. I'd love to go inside and see if we can find the tomb.
Let's do it. Let's go. Don't you think it's a bit dangerous? We'll be very quiet. They won't see us. I'm not sure it's a good idea. What do you think, Phoebe?
I think we have to go. We can't miss this chance.
Okay then. But let's be careful.
So, number 1, Phoebe has always wanted to see excellent, the pyramids. Number 2, Phoebe explains that a pharaoh is, yes, a kind of king. Number 3, Phoebe wants to go inside the pyramid. And the last one, Alex thinks that going to the pyramid is a bit excellent, dangerous. That's it for today. In the next class, we are going to answer the questions on your workbook, page 34. So please be ready.